before it was slow, and now it's so fast. And we didn't even have a computer. We certainly didn't have computer games. And we didn't have the concept of avatar. We didn't have the concept that a spirit could be in a biorobotic body and that spirit could be manipulating it, but the spirit is outside. It's just controlling this biorobotic body. All of this technology is coming in, which I was kind of frowning on, and I'm finding out that it's the best thing because it's really helping us understand. And all of this communication with the web, the internet, it's connecting us. Everything is connecting us, and it's moving faster and faster. And that is of signs of things to come. So our next part, we're going to actually start the formula, okay? I hope Hertak wrote the Book of Enoch. And if you're going to go that way, the Brotherhood of the Light, that's my style. Definitely get the introduction to the Book of Enoch first. Very much into quantum physics, which the Mayans, the Egyptians, the Hindu people, all into sacred geometry, interdimensional work. They understood quantum physics. They do what I do with spiritual physics. So we're going to start there and with the belief, ancient belief system, as we start to go through reading this scripture. So we're going to first understand that ascension is actually walking back into your higher mental body or your light body, and is releasing all the darkness within you. So ascension is not going to happen on Thursday. It is a really long process. And you could kind of look at it like birth. The minute you're born, you start the process of dying. It's just a really long process. So the minute that we come into this dimension, we are also starting a birthing process, and the goal is ascension. So the Western world, the church really tried to separate us from the source, from divine intelligence, and put themselves in the middle. They tried to destroy all the memories of source, the oneness of all of us, the oneness with the planet, the oneness with God, and most importantly, the oneness with ourselves. So the ancient people, when you were sick, you would be thinking a negative thought, and you would immediately go get yourself aligned, because every thought that we think, every word that we speak, every feeling that we have, we are creating. Okay, and we're going to really get into this from a Mayan or ancient tradition, because we are the creators of our own worlds, and we are creating exactly how we feel about ourselves. So if we love ourselves and we're blessing everybody, all that love and all those blessings come back to us. If we're really very angry and hateful, then what a surprise, all that hate and anger is coming right back to you. So that's how you view the world, through your eyes, through your mind, through your heart about yourself. So the ancients knew that you needed to constantly be one with the source and one with yourself. So we have Hu, which is ancient Egyptian, and this is very, very important sacred word, because as we're ascending, we're going to be hearing these sacred sounds, and we're going to be feeling them. And I want to show the difference between the Christian fundamental world that we were taught, kind of Judaic Christian, versus the ancient ways. Okay, because this is a part of ascension. This is a very important part. Again, we're going to go in to the sacred symbol of everything we are sending out is coming back to us. All of our thoughts, all of our feelings. Okay, so here we are, 10,000, 20,000 of us standing together, decreeing that I am the light, I am the truth, I am the way. And when they all together start singing the sacred symbol of Hu, Hu. Okay, when they start doing that, 10,000, 20,000 of them together, what they're doing, they're the ones that start this energy frequency. They're sending out love, joy, and gratitude to God, to the Sun, to the Source, and it's coming back to them. So they do not know that there's lack. They do not know that there's sickness. They don't know that there's pain and suffering, limitations. They are so joyful because there is nothing but abundance, because they're directly connected to Source, to the Son of God. Not a person, but to the Son of God, the Source, the light giver, the energy. So they are, when they pray, when they worship, they're not saying, oh God, I don't have my Mercedes that I really, really wanted. Everybody else has one. Janis Joplin, I think, said this. And, oh Lord, could you give me a Mercedes Benz? Well, that's lack. Okay? And people are always saying, if I worship you, God, will you bless me with something that I'm asking you for? I don't have it, and I want it, and I need it. So if I worship you and I'm really good to you, maybe I'll give you offerings, maybe I'll give you a lot of praise, whatever type of worship I'm going to give you. Will you give me that Mercedes Benz or not? So is God like Santa Claus looking to see if you're naughty or nice? Or are you in the ancient days knowing that you're one, knowing that there is no lack, knowing that you don't even need a car to go anywhere because you're in your light body? You may be visible, but you're not this density. And this is before the fall. And you are so grateful that you're part of the one. Not only part of the one with the Source, but part of the one with each other. And you're all in agreement that you're happy. And so you're singing this love song cue to God. And then God, Divine Intelligence, sends it back. So you are thanking God for all the blessings, for all the peace, all the health, all the wealth, the abundance of everything. The oneness. It feels so good to be in bliss. It feels so good to be without those dramas. So ascension and awakening are kind of the same word. And as I said, we fell into this illusion that we are separate, and that where there is a thing is lack, and that we could ask God, and oh my God, they might not give it to us. That if I don't appease, oh, you know, there's going to be all these horrible storms, or there was a horrible earthquake and God was punishing us because we were really bad. All of that is separate, separate, separate. But in the ancient ways, you were so grateful and so filled with love that you were singing this love song to God, Hu. So as we take off in our higher mental bodies, our light bodies, we are going to hear that sound. In fact, as I said before, in the ancient Sanskrit, every single sound is a part of your awakening, a part of your ascension process. And all those sounds are in space. All these sacred symbols, they're actually like physics. And they're activating these energy frequencies. So we're going to start here on one of the Mayan concepts, which is, again, a worldwide concept. Now this part here you're going to see is blank, but I guarantee you, because this is the first sign, you're going to see that up here. So I'm going to show it to you right here, okay? Right where my finger is, it's the circle with the dot. Okay, so here's a better picture of it. The circle with the dot. How many of us have seen this all over the world? The circle with the dot. Okay. I am the self. I am one with the Source. I am the energy of God's self. I ignite my own sacred DNA coding. I transcend my consciousness. I am. Direct access to divine intelligences transmissions. I am the heart. I am the compass through the interdimensional gateway. So when you focus, when you meditate on this circle, you are actually activating